got a job in modifying bolt pattern for Subaru Hub. So here's one that has been done by someone. And we started doing ours. And little flat spots there. And that part's all done. And went to look at these and I said, wait a minute. That bolt is awful close to this pilot diameter. Something's off. And so, while it was not originally mentioned by the customer, I looked at his other one. I said, oh, it needs to be brought down. And I started to put it in the lathe, and I was going to chuck it on these spots. But it's just not that much area to grab on. Well, it's possible, but I was a little afraid with these intermittent cuts, possibly knocking it out of the lathe, just not the best holding. So I got a hold of the customer and had him come bring me a front axle stub, which actually brought the whole one. We had to tear apart the CV joint. We'll put that in there, and then I will take a piece of tubing and push on this. It would have been nice if I had the nut and a washer, but even without that, we can do it. We'll just take a piece of tubing to push on here, and then turn and face this down to the 70 millimeters that it needs to be in the middle for the wheels to fit. And then we'll have that done. But it's just, idea is, sometimes even though it slows down your progress, you're faster overall and a better job if you go and ask for a mating piece that you didn't have to use it for part of your fixturing. So it looked like I was going to just chuck up on the end of it. And my original idea, I wasn't fully thinking. I was going to use the center to line up the end of the shaft. But then, of course, when I bring the tubing against it, I don't have the center anymore. So I came back and I'm coming with this against the chuck. Still, we can show you. Tubing is already faced. There, and this is just sitting here. But when it comes up there and pushes, splines are dialed in. And doesn't run too bad, and then we'll start cutting.